Yo, what's good, y'all, man? We got Black Panther 2 trailer, Comic-Con prediction, SDCC Wakanda Forever, coming out, I think Friday. I think that's when their panel is on Friday, I believe so. So I think 11:39. I think Central or Eastern is 12:39. So and then yeah, type shit. But yeah, like it up, sub, and yeah, let's get it.
Going on, everybody? Welcome to the Cosmic Wonder, where we talk all things Marvel and MCU. I'm your host, Warren Thompson, and Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever is the next upcoming Marvel Studios movie. And of course, fans want to know, when exactly are we getting our first trailer for the movie? Because of course, there are a lot of unanswered questions that we all have right now for what exactly is going to be happening in Wakanda Forever. With the sad and tragic passing of Chadwick Boseman, everybody was wondering what Marvel Studios was going to do with their next Black Panther film. And then Marvel Studios came out and said that they are not going to recast T'Challa. However,
yeah, they said they're not.
However, they did not say that there would not be a new Black Panther, only that there wouldn't be a new T'Challa. Basically stating that the character T'Challa is going to be put to rest with Chadwick Boseman. But needless to say, that opened up a ton of questions about what the next film is going to be about, so fans are patiently and impatiently awaiting that trailer, which we should be getting very, very soon. When exactly we're going to get that, I'll talk about that in just a bit, but the big question is, what exactly is Marvel Studios going to show us in the Black Panther Wakanda Forever trailer? Now, keep in mind,
what is they gonna show us? They might show us like a funeral for Black Panther, for Shabola. No, I should never say his name. I can't say his name right. But yeah, they might show for a teaser trailer. They might show a funeral. Cause I don't know they're gonna show too much on teaser trailer, but the actual trailer they gonna show a lot. But yeah, they might show that shit. I don't know.
First trailer that we are going to be seeing is indeed a teaser trailer. And Marvel Studios typically has their format of how they release teaser trailers and what they show in it. And I believe we have a good idea
they don't show a little, but
of what they're going to show in this trailer. They really do love to tease you, but with this specific movie, since there are so many questions revolving around what exactly is Marvel Studios and the MCU going to do without its Black Panther now, I'm guessing that this question and the death of Chadwick Boseman and T'Challa in the MCU is what the trailer is actually going to focus on, plus of course some big teases, which I'll talk about in just a bit. Now, typically Marvel Studios likes to give us teaser trailers that are around 1.5 to 2 minutes long, give or take some seconds. But what Marvel is kind of infamous for is actually giving us a teaser that doesn't truly represent what the movie is actually going to be about. They try to give us some misdirection, so we truly don't—
Nah, they do that shit. They be putting some shit in and don't really be in the movie. No,
guess the actual plot of the film. For example, the Thor Love and Thunder teaser trailer didn't even show us gore, not a single time.
Mac and cheese and chicken and cheese and mac and cheese and chicken and cheese and mac and cheese.
That's finger licking good.
As owner of Mint Mobile, I always want to find ways to save you money. So let's meet the barely paid spokesman.
In fact, they teased Omnipotent City and Zeus in the trailer, but
first trailer, yeah, that's true.
Did not tease gore.
Yeah, they didn't tease gore till like the full trailer, then they did it.
They did show us a fallen god, but didn't talk about it at all. The teaser was really about who Thor exactly is after Avengers Endgame and him trying to find himself. Another example is Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. The teaser and the actual main trailer really made it seem like Doctor Strange massively screwed up with what he did in Avengers Infinity War.
Yeah, no, that's why they made the scene like, but the whole time is wonder, her ass crazy.
And Endgame and what he did in Spider-Man No Way Home, when in fact, these really didn't have anything to do with the plot of Multiverse of Madness. The plot revolved around America Chavez and the Scarlet Witch.
Yep, that's what it did, yeah.
But they made it seem like Doctor Strange was the actual villain.
Yeah, that he fucked up at. But it wasn't.
And some of his variants as well, when indeed it was the Scarlet Witch. This is kind of a template that Marvel Studios follows with their teasers. However, I do not believe that they can actually follow that template with Wakanda Forever. If the trailer is 1.5 to 2 minutes long, the first 30 seconds to a minute have to focus on the death of T'Challa, perhaps even opening with a funeral scene, which is going to be a very, very different feel than the first trailer that we got for the first Black Panther film. In fact, I wouldn't actually be surprised if this entire teaser trailer was simply a dedication and tribute.
That's what I was to say. Like, they might just dedicate, you know, his character, you know, his character in you know, in IRL on the teaser trailer.
To not only T'Challa, but
it's a teaser trailer, so they might just show that and then full trailer, and then they show everything.
Chadwick himself. So we could be getting a little bit of info on how T'Challa dies in the MCU. Now, I would not expect any type of a flashback of him in battle, dying in battle. I just don't think that Marvel Studios is going to do that. Since Chadwick passed away in real life, I doubt they would show him dying on the battlefield in the movie, even if it is just CGI of the Black Panther suit. What I'm expecting to most likely see is Shuri, his mother, Queen Ramonda, Okoye, the Dora Milaje, Nakia, and I'm sure M'Baku is going to show up as well. And really anybody else that wants to come and pay their respects. We could even get some cameos. But I'm assuming it's going to be very touching, very heartfelt, and I'm sure we'll get some flashbacks from the first Wakanda film, Captain America Civil War, and of course, Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. Now, like I said, that will probably take up maybe the first 30 seconds to a minute, maybe even half of the trailer. The next part, they're going to focus on the plot and the tease. It's a teaser trailer, of course they have to tease something, but of course they also have to give us a little bit of what the plot should be. The first Black Panther trailer was 1 minute and 52 seconds, and they spent about the first minute with Ulysses Klaue and Agent Ross sort of explaining what Wakanda actually was, talking about how most of the world views it as a third world country, but really it's kind of like El Dorado. It's an extremely rich country that is hidden from the world, and people who typically find it and go in don't come out. Now, that was the explanation of what Wakanda was. We don't need that anymore. We need the explanation of what happened with T'Challa. And in answering this, I actually think we're going to be getting a couple of different teases here, and one of the teases is who is going to be the new Black Panther. Right now, there are several people kind of up for that title. We have Shuri, we have Okoye, we have M'Baku. Heck, there's rumors that even Killmonger could possibly come back somehow, but I don't believe that's going to happen. Or we could even get multiple Black Panthers. This is going to take up a decent amount of the actual plot, and is something that should be at least a little bit teased in the trailer. However, that is only one part of the actual plot. The other one is the big tease, the villain, and the conflict between the villain and the heroes. Now, at this point in time, most people know that the villain of the movie is going to be Namor. And this is very exciting on a bunch of different levels. One, Namor is just a really cool character. Two, he's a mutant in the comics. And
the first mutant was Miss Marvel. That's the first mutant.
As I think most people know by now, Marvel Studios just confirmed mutants in the MCU. Kamala Khan is our very first mutant, not inhuman, but mutant. So before we were kind of thinking and kind of bummed out about the fact that they were probably going to make it to where Namor wasn't actually a mutant, but was maybe given some powers by a certain artifact or something along those lines. But now that Marvel Studios has introduced mutants in the MCU, there's a good chance that they could stick true to Namor being a mutant, which is super exciting. But what is the conflict between Namor and Wakanda? This is something that's going to probably not be revealed too much. This will probably be the final tease of the actual teaser trailer. So the first part will most likely talk about the passing of T'Challa, paying their respects to their king, and of course Chadwick in real life. Then we should dive into the question of who is going to be the next Black Panther. That should be combined with some fight scenes that will kind of be unclear with who Wakanda is fighting, but should lead up to the big tease of Namor being the main villain of Wakanda Forever. Unfortunately, since it's a teaser trailer, I don't think we're going to find out much about why Namor is actually going to go at war with Wakanda. I have plenty of theories on this, which of course I'll go over in another video, but I would love to hear your best theories on why you think Namor is going to be attacking Wakanda. Now, as far as when to expect the actual teaser trailer to release, all eyes are looking towards this weekend at San Diego Comic-Con. Hall H, where Marvel Studios typically reveals anything major that is up and coming. And of course, not to mention, we are less than 4 months away from Wakanda Forever hitting theaters. That's about the time frame where Marvel Studios typically likes to release teaser trailers. And of course, Wakanda Forever is the next up-and-coming movie from Marvel Studios, so if there is any type of trailer that's going to be released, it should be for Wakanda Forever. Some people are thinking we could get footage, but typically Marvel and Disney would show the trailer first before we got any type of footage. At least that is released publicly. That's what they did for Star Wars Celebration with the Andor trailer. They showed it, but they also released it online. And most of us are assuming that this is pretty much what's going to happen at SDCC. And if it doesn't happen at SDCC, D23 is right around the corner as well. Either way, it should be very, very soon. So let me know your best predictions for the trailer in the comments down below. Don't forget to give the video a like and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all things Marvel and MCU. For live updates, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.
Yeah. But yeah, no, they definitely gonna show Black Panther. Can't wait to see something though. Some shit. I ain't gonna lie. But hey, like it up, sub y'all, man. Hit the bell, man. Yeah. Peace.